started. Go.
Hey, so I wanted to make this video because something interesting just happened.
Very interesting.
Okay, so me and Craig, we went out this morning and we were running errands. I was perfectly fine, nothing wrong with me.
Fine.
And then we got back home for good, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm talking about
Ton.
hot, cold. My body is feeling hot and cold.
Cold.
I got a headache.
Headache.
I got gas.
Gas.
What else? I'm sleepy. I want to take a nap. Hungry.
Whoa.
See what happens when you play?
Alright.
So, yeah, so Craig was outside doing his bamboo thing. I don't know, cutting bamboo with the kids. So he's outside with the kids. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go take a nap. And I just could not take a nap. I could not fall asleep. Would you stop? And Craig know this. I don't be outside like that. So I just kept on coming outside like, babe, I need you. Give me a hug. I don't feel good. I'm this, I'm that. And he's like, well, go lay down.
Yeah.
Go take a nap. Yeah. And so I'm like, okay, I'm trying, but how many times I come outside, babe?
3, 4 times. Maybe.
So I'm like, I
lost
need
count.
you. And he's like, just go lay down. So finally, after several hours, I just called him. I was like, Craig.
By then I was doing yoga. I was doing yoga with the kids. Like, I teach them yoga. We do yoga on the lawn on a regular every day.
Yeah, so I just called him. I'm like, Craig,
in the middle of my yoga class,
I need you to come here now.
Like,
he's like,
what?
No, I'll be in there after I get done with yoga. I said, Craig,
What?
I need you right now. And he's like, I'll be in there after yoga.
Now?
I'm like, Craig, are you serious right now?
Like,
He's like, you need me right now? I'm like,
right
yes,
now?
I need you to come in here now. He's like, okay. So, as soon as he walked in the door of the bedroom, my temperature is back to normal. I don't feel hot and cold. My headache has calmed down a whole lot.
Headache gone.
I'm still hungry.
The temperature gone. The headache gone.
Okay. I don't have any gas.
No more gas.
And that's it. So.
And you feel good.
I'm not gonna say I feel good.
Like 100. You're not 100%, but you're kind of like.
But I was in here struggling, y'all. Like,
yeah,
just
really.
imagine, like, trying to have your little piece, lay down, the kids outside with him, so he's got the kids taken care of, and you just in the bed, and you're trying to go to sleep, you're tossing and turning, look at social media, trying to fall asleep, nothing is working. I'm like, what in the world? So I'm going outside several times.
True.
Struggling. Like, I don't think he gets it. So when he came in the room, it was like immediately I was feeling a whole lot better. And I believe it was because we are synced together. Like, me and Craig are always together. It's like we don't never be away from each other like that. Not for hours. He might go to the store. He gets up every morning and goes to the gas station and get his little coffee because he bougie. If y'all didn't know. Craig is bougie. So he
Okay.
goes to get his little coffee and he comes back. He might go stay outside for a little bit and do a live. And then we back together all day. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
So today he just decided, I guess it's because he got some bamboo, that he wanted to be outside for hours cutting the bamboo and making his videos and doing yoga and all that. So I don't know. I just think my body was just like, it needed him to be around me because we are like clicked up together. See, our bodies are intertwined with each other. Energies, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel
Well,
about the whole situation?
to be honest, I've been talking about this actually, and that's what I was doing outside. I was talking about the fact that a beehive just formed in our yard, right? So I'm like, what are the chances? Why? And when you think about it, what is it? What is it about? What is the bee? Why did the bees decide to set up in our yard, set up camp? You know what I'm saying? Why they got the beehive in our tree? You know what I'm saying? And I was talking about how the bees love our energy. I feel like they chose this particular tree because, as far as I know, I don't know about you, but have you ever seen a beehive in your yard? I mean, like, what are the chances? You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a beehive set up in my yard before in a tree. This is the first time in my life, right? I know that at this moment in my life, I'm very high vibrational. I'm constantly working with crystals. Like I just made this unk today, which is very powerful. Um, I could put a pendulum over this unk, lay it down like this, and you will literally see the pendulum go counterclockwise each time. No lie. So I'm constantly creating things that are high vibrational. I'm working with a high vibrational energy. I put orgone in the ground around our house. So these orgone pyramids and cubes are attracting the energy of nature, of these bees. We had a freaking owl outside our house the other night. It's like, woohoo! Like, what's the chances? Like, I'm not making this up, right? And I mean, like, stray dogs, like, moving in our yard, like, want to literally just, like, squat on us. Like, come home, the dog's sitting on the front porch, like, where you from? Who are you? You know what I mean? So it's like, I've been constantly seeing how, from the simple fact that, once again, I do create high vibrational devices such as orgone, such as crystal jewelry, such as pyramids, you name it. Like she said, I'm always working on, so I was working on building a bamboo pyramid, right? Because you had a vision that we were going to have a bamboo pyramid set up. So I made them before. I'm deciding to make one now. So I'm out there, and she constantly kept coming out. I was like, what's going on now? I'm like, I couldn't figure it out. So she, for hours and hours, she was not feeling good. She was like, oh, I just need you. I need a hug. You know, so I'll give her a hug. You know what I mean? Caress her a bit. And then she would go back in the house. So I'm like, okay, I guess she's good now. But you would go back in the house and then you back to just, she was feeling terrible, y'all. Like to the point where I'm doing yoga. She don't ever do this, mind you, because I do yoga on a regular, right? With the kids. I have a yoga class on the lawn. We do yoga every day practically right now. Okay, so I'm in the middle of my yoga class. She calls me. I'm like, yeah, babe, what's up? I need you. I'm like, okay, well, you know, after my yoga class, I'll come in, you know, and be there for you. No, you don't understand. I need you now. I'm like, what? Now? Yes, now. So I was like, something must really be going on I don't know about. So I was like, all right, stop the yoga. I ended the yoga class. Kids was like, are we gonna finish our yoga class? I was like, I don't know. So I come inside. She's like, I'm feeling terrible. Told me all the symptoms, this, that. She's just like out of it. And then within what, minutes, what happened to you?
Oh, you walked through the door and I instantly felt better.
So as soon as I walked in the door, she instantly felt better. All right, y'all, we not making this up. She has no reason
I'm
to.
100% because like right now I'm still like I still feel it. The best way I could describe this, y'all, ladies, y'all probably understand me, is when like you first find out like you're pregnant and you just have like this feeling that comes over your body. It's like an energy that you cannot get rid of, and you know it's not your energy. It's something else going on. So then you know you go and take a pregnancy test, right? Because you feel sick, you don't feel good. So that's the best way that I can describe what I'm feeling. And who knows?
To be
I
real,
might be pregnant.
I actually dreamt it. Like, so last night, saw to cut you, I had a dream, right? I woke up, I told you this morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, babe, in the dream, we were in a room with some people, right? So as we were leaving, wherever we were walking out the door. As soon as we were about to walk out the door, she kind of whispered in my ear. She was like, I'm pregnant. There's a baby in there. And I was like, oh yeah? She's like, yeah, I just found out. She just found out in the dream. She's telling me I'm pregnant. I just found out I'm pregnant today. The baby's 1 day old. Literally, this is what you told me in the dream. You was like, the baby's 1 year old today. I was like, 1 year old? I mean, 1 day old. She's like, the baby's 1 day old today.
Yeah, my third eye is just something going on.
And now her third eye is buzzing. Okay, so people, we are not making this up. I did not make up this dream. I woke up and I just felt the need to tell.
He definitely told me that dream this morning. And it's funny because yesterday I did a reading on like, you know, our life things and what we're going through right now and what should be our next steps and blah blah blah. So we were doing that and then I was like, out of the blue, I was just like, well, let me see about this pregnancy because if y'all don't know already, we already had 2 miscarriages and we let y'all see the last one that we had. We didn't show the first one. But the last one we put on social media. And so yeah, I was just like, well, what's up with the pregnancy? Like, when am I gonna get pregnant? So to my surprise, you know, the reading was like 0 to 8 days from now. And so I was like, okay. So then the next day now I'm feeling like this. And then he wakes up and tells me about his dream. So I don't know, y'all. Like, it's craziness going on. Then before all of this, like I think it was earlier last week, we were working and we had to drop off something at our destination, and the street that we had to go to was called New Allen.
New Allen. New space Allen. Allen. That's my last name, by the way. Okay.
So his last name is Allen, and I'm in the parking lot just looking for a space, and I just happened to park in the parking spot that says for pregnant mothers or newly pregnant mothers, something like that, and I was like, okay, is this a sign?
So we parked there. He was like, well, like, okay, I'm gonna park here.
And so then we had got a ding on the phone that said, hey, you just received $44.45. So 444. So it was like
angel number.
Weird. Like all this is happening like back to back to back.
Boop, 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 boop. And then we saw at some point a license plate that said what? was it 5 like 4 5 something like
I
that.
don't know. It's just we be
We
seeing a
just
lot of synchronicities
we saw
all day, every
all
day.
types of angel numbers. We saw 6 6 6 6 5 or 5 6 6 6 6. Yeah, that was the address. It was 5 6 6 6 6. So it's 3 6s, and we were like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" And I believe we saw another license plate that said 999. Right? I believe so.
I don't know.
I mean, we be seeing angel numbers everywhere.
So many numbers.
But yeah, the whole thing about the new Allen, we were like, okay. So in your mind, you even started. You was like talking about it, right? He was like, well, he was like, Craig, do you see that sign? It says New Allen. So when we talk about something, we pay attention to when the angel numbers occur. So the angel number occurred during while we were talking about this whole New Allen thing, New Allen sign. So we're like, okay, so this 444, I guess, is angels. Like, yeah, y'all see this New Allen? Okay, so now this.
I don't know, y'all.
We'll see.
I did a tarot reading, so I don't usually be wrong with my readings. What else? Like, I was off of my period. I just got off of my cycle last Saturday. This past Saturday. But it's not uncommon. She always calls me in the video.
Ain't that something?
But it's not uncommon for me to feel pregnancy symptoms like early on like this. So if you are a woman and you've never experienced this, please just know and be open-minded to the fact that women really can tell if they are pregnant like very early on, like within a week,
like that,
and
she
days.
do be telling like
so
that.
The last pregnancies that we had, I definitely
like that
felt pregnant. I had all of these symptoms. I'm not saying this is what it is, y'all. I don't want to say it is and then get disappointed, because we really do want to have a baby. But I just try to put in my mind, like, this isn't what it is, and I'm not gonna focus on it too much, because you don't want to focus too much on something that you want, because then it runs away from you. So that's just a part of a manifestation. And so I don't know, y'all. We'll see in a couple of weeks what's up. But I just wanted to come on and let you guys know that was a little powerful, because it's like when my babe is away from me, I get sick. And when he comes to my rescue, I feel better. And we were supposed to go somewhere today, and
we were supposed
he
to
was
pick up
nice
some money.
enough to be like,
I canceled it.
My woman is sick right now, so we'll just do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
And we will see y'all in the next one.
Namaste. Peace.